Hello everyone and welcome back into my kitchen. Come on, let's make this recipe. Alright guys, so today what we're going to be making is Irish soda bread. And let me show you what I have here. I have 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of salt, and what I have here is half of a cup of brown sugar. You can use white sugar if you want to. It's pretty customizable, whatever flavor you want or what works for you and your family. That's what you do. Now I also have here half of a cup of cold butter that I cut into little bits, because what we're going to be doing is cutting that into our flour mixture. Now sometimes folks use eggs in this recipe, or 1 egg. I'm not going to use any egg. And usually there is no sort of flavoring, like there's no cinnamon or any of that type of thing. But I'm all about the flavor. So today what I'm going to do is I'll be using some of this orange flavored Angostura bitters just to give a nice little flavor to my bread. And I know somebody's going to say, that's not the way it's supposed to be made. It's supposed to be made any way you want to make it. Okay, I'm going in with my butter, and I'm going to use my hands to do this. I have a pastry cutter, but I'm not going to do that. So you want to make this into little bits so that your butter is going to turn out to be looking like little peas. And I'll do that here and let you see what it looks like. All right, so it's come to the kind of consistency that I want. And what I have here is 1 cup of buttermilk, and I didn't want to just buy a whole thing of buttermilk just for this recipe. You can make your own buttermilk. What I have here is a cup of whole milk, and all I did was I added a tablespoon of white vinegar to it, and it'll change it into buttermilk. And like I said, my Angostura bitters, the orange flavor, I'm adding that in there, but you can choose to add cinnamon or whatever you want to this. What I have here is half of a cup of raisins. I'm going in with those. You can soak those if you want to get them a little more plump, but I'm just going to go in like this. And now I'm adding in my buttermilk. I like to add it in little sections, you know, like going around the bowl, so I don't dump all in the same spot. And basically, I don't want to do a whole lot of working of this dough. I just want it to hold together, basically. Now it's going to be sort of a wet, shaggy dough, but that's okay. We're working with that, okay? You can see what it looks like. And today, because it's just one little thing, I'm gonna make it, or try to anyway, in my air fryer. You know me and my air fryer, we have such a romance going on, let me tell you. Alrighty, so this has come together pretty nicely. And what I'm going to do is, oh, there's a little on the bottom, that's okay. Let me just make sure everything's mixed in well. But again, I don't want to do a whole lot of kneading. So I'm just getting the dry flour on the bottom and kind of patting it into the dough. And I'm just going to make it into one cohesive ball. All right, so here is my bread. And you just need to put a little flour in your hands to be able to handle it. And we're just going to score it down the middle, like so. And I have my air fryer ready to go here. Let's get it in. So it has been, I've preheated it, and I was so lucky to find this little thing at the dollar store that fits really nicely into my air fryer basket. So in I go. I don't know if you can see that. So we're snug in the basket, and I am setting this for 15 minutes to start, and then after 15 minutes, I'm gonna open it. Well, let me set it for 20. I'm gonna set it for 20, and after 20, I'm gonna open it and flip my bread over just to make sure that the bottom part cooks, okay? Off we go. Okay, so it's been 20 minutes and I just flipped this over and I'm putting it back in again for another 15 or so. You can see all the dry flour got splattered on the edges, but that's okay. Going back in. Alright guys, so here's my bread. It was in my air fryer for a total of 43 minutes, and once you tap it and it sounds hollow, you know that it's done. So I'm going to let this cool off here for a bit, and then I will cut it, and I'll probably do it in the thumbnail so you can see what it looks like, okay? Alright guys, thank you so much. I hope everybody has a happy St. Patrick's Day, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!